we're getting in breaking inputs as far as Sandeshkhali horror is concerned. The matter has now arrived at the Supreme Court. Advocate Alok Srivastav has mentioned the Sandeshkhali violence case in a petition seeking the transfer of a probe to the CBI. We are also learning that he is demanding that an individual, more transparent probe should be taking place as far as the Sandeshkhali violence is concerned. He's also, reports are indicating, demanding not just for a CBI probe. He's also stated that it could also be an SIT. For more details, let's quickly go across to Ananya. Ananya, take us through the details of this petition.
Well, definitely, Alok Srivastav had filed this petition yesterday and today mentioned the matter before the Chief Justice of India, Dr. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud himself, very categorically saying that, he sent an email, and this is with regards to women being raped in Bengal. He had filed this particular petition saying that, there should be independent probe in this particular issue. The Bengal police should be checked out of this particular probe because, the NCW reports too had highlighted that how Bengal police had acted in collusion with these particular people, the perpetrators. In fact, it was stated in certain testimonies of the NCW, to whom the NCW had spoken to, that these people were also involved in those sexual offences. How much of that is true is something that we'll have to wait and watch for. But definitely, Alok Srivastav had sought for a CBI, Central Bureau of Investigation-led probe in this particular case. Not only this, he also demanded that a three-member judges committee is also set up in order to monitor this particular investigation, just like that happened in the state of Manipur. How much of it does it the Supreme Court would allow, whether or not the Supreme Court would be allowing us urgent hearing in this particular matter? When will the Supreme Court be hearing this particular matter? All these questions would be answered with the matter this time. We'll have to wait and watch for that. But definitely, Sandeshkali matter reaching the top of the country.
Considering, Ananya, they've demanded an urgent hearing in this entire petition, how soon should we now expect the Supreme Court to react?
Well, Akansha, the Chief Justice of India said that he'll be looking into the matter in the afternoon. So we might expect that, the Chief Justice of India, if at all he feels that the matter is too urgent, he can list the matter today itself as well. However, since today is a Friday and the next 2 days are, in fact, the holidays, we'll have to see as to whether the Supreme Court creates a special bench for the same matter or whether the matter would be posted for hearing on Monday or in the coming weeks. So we'll have to wait and watch for the Chief Justice of India's direction. But definitely, Alok Srivastav has already made a request for an urgent mention in this particular urgent hearing in this particular matter. Whether or not that is allowed, something that we'll have to wait and watch for.
Take us through the kind of, findings that have now emerged, whether it is the NCSE or the NCW. We've also seen the political delegations over there of the BJP. We also know that Mr. JP Nadda has also appointed a fact-finding committee which will be arriving in Sandeshkhali today. Having said that, all that is now emerging. There's clearly a need for a more transparent and, an independent investigation as far as Sandeshkhali is concerned.
Well, definitely, Kansha, there is a need of an independent probe that is required in the Sandeshkali case because the testimonies that are emerging out of all of these organizations, whether we talk of the National Commission for Women's inspection that was carried out, or we talk of the Scheduled Caste Commission, so very clearly and categorically, the women there have been constantly saying that, these people of the Criminal Congress and the Bengal police are acting in collusion. But, all these are inspection reports. So we'll have to see if at all the Supreme Court appoints an independent body appointed by, judges or the Central Bureau of Investigation, which is the primary investigation agency in the country. So we'll have to wait as to how things pan out and how will the Supreme Court be dealing with it. But definitely, a big demand for an independent probe is something that the women of Sandeshkhali are actually seeking for.
All right. On that note, in fact, let's quickly go across to CNN News 18's Kamalika Sen Gupta, who's also been tracking all the live details from Sandeshkhali and the neighboring areas as well. Kamalika, take us through your location. I'm being told that you are on your way to Sandeshkhali. Having said that, do take us through the key highlights of what the NCW report said. We've just broken the news story that there's been a petition at the Supreme Court now demanding a more fair and transparent investigation. Having said that, the NCW report also said that there's been a disturbing pattern of complicity and negligence when they arrived to investigate the entire matter.
Definitely, would just like to show that this is, we are on our way to Sandeshkali, and the team, the central BJP fact-finding team, two central ministers like Pratima Bhumik, Annapurna Dey, and 4 other MPs. They are on their way to Sandeshkhali. But let me tell you, according to my sources in the administration, they will be stopped in that area where Shubhendu Adhikari was stopped. Now, the thing is that obviously there have been lot of allegations by the local population out there, by the local women out there, that there has been torture, there has been immense torture. That's the local people's allegation. And NCW, whichever the central team is coming, though that team is definitely politically taken by the ruling party. A ruling party is saying that all these central teams are coming just because it is an opposition state. This type of central the team does not visit when there is a Hathras or when something happens in Manipur. That is the TMC logic to it, and this is how TMC is countering to all these central teams which are coming. Now, central teams also, on the other hand, they have pointed out that they have not got any such cooperation from the government or from the police as they were expecting. NCW has also pointed out that women, they are not able to come out and also complain because they don't have any confidence on the police. So that feel is there on ground, that people are not confident. It will take time. I mean, it's a challenge for the police out there. How they will gain back confidence of the local people is a big question, because the day when governor came, they came out with placards where they said they don't need a local police. So that is where there is an immense confusion out there. There is immense, local people are not ready to accept the state police out there. So there where the confusion lies.
All right. In fact, I'm going to request you, Kamalika, to stay with us. We will also play out the kind of political war of words that's already taking place. As Kamalika was highlighting, there's a marked difference between what the centre's position is versus the state administration. On that note, let's also play out the political reactions.
Pratima Di, what do you have to say on Sandeshkhali? शेख शाहजहां उनकी डर के मारे उनका 400-500 का एक गुंडा का टीम है संदेशखाली में, वो आप जानते हो आइलैंड है। और शेख शाहजहां ने ये पूरा वेस्ट बंगाल में, जो वेस्ट बंगाल का माननीय मुख्यमंत्री है, उनका नेतृत्व में हर एक जगह में संदेशखाली बना के उन्होंने रखा है। उस जगह का जो हिंदू महिला है, चुन चुन के कौन देखने में सुंदर है, कौन का उम्र कम है, उन सबको ले जाके उनके साथ प्रताड़ना करते थे, शोषण करते थे। उसको जो संपत्ति है उसको भी लूटा है, और उसका जो परिवार का लोग उनको लाना चाहते थे लेकिन उनको देते नहीं थे। आप लोगों को माध्यम से
you might be stopped there because all the teams have been stopped because of 144 they are saying. What do you have to say on that?
हम जाने के लिए तैयार है, आप लोग भी साथ है। आप लोगों के माध्यम से दुनिया को पता चला जो वेस्ट बंगाल में हो रहा है वो सोसाइटी इसको इजाज़त नहीं देते हैं, और वेस्ट बंगाल में जो हो रहा है संदेशखाली जो एजिटेशन है वो किसी के पार्टी के नहीं है, पूरा लोगों ने स्वतःस्फूर्त होकर वो एजिटेशन किया है। हम सबको उसके पीड़ित लोगों को साथ जाके मिलना है, उसको दर्द हमको सुनना है।
যারা এই ধরনের অত্যাচার করেছে তাদেরকে সামনে আনা হোক, এনআইএ তদন্ত হোক, এবং আমরা চাই যে এদের ফাঁসি হোক। মৃত্যুদণ্ড ছাড়া দ্বিতীয় কোনো শাস্তি এদের হতে পারে না। মাননীয় সুকান্ত মজুমদারের ওপর যে অ্যাটাক হয়েছে, ধিক্কার জানাই।
हम तो वहाँ जाएंगे, वहाँ जाना हमारा मकसद सिर्फ कि हम पीड़ित परिवार से मिलेंगे, क्योंकि एक महिला के साथ घटना घटी है, कई महिलाएं, कई बच्चियों के साथ नाबालिग बच्चियां हैं। तो ये जो टीम 6 सदस्यीय टीम है, उसमें माननीय मंत्री प्रतिमा भौमिक जी भी हैं, माननीय सांसद सुनीता दुग्गल जी हैं, सांसद कविता पाटीदार जी हैं, सांसद संगीता यादव जी हैं, सांसद सम्मानीय ब्रिजलाल जी हैं। तो ये हम सभी टीम, और हमारे साथ पार्टी की विधायक अग्निमित्रा जी भी हैं। तो ये एक टीम हम लोग जाएंगे, हम महिला से मिलना चाहते हैं, उनके साथ जो घटना हुई है उसकी जानकारी हम लेना चाहते हैं।